2044, rolling 18 left line to wait. Twenty 38 right ground Charlie, cut the ground point down. Have a good day. Expect 2044, fly heading 175, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. American 783, traffic 6 mile final, runway 18 left, climb away. Runway 18 left, again, 783. Picture 431, traffic hold position. Wind 210 at 10, runway 18 left, clear to land. American 783, fly heading 175, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. 175, 18 left, clear for takeoff, right inside. American 2044, turn left heading 140, contact departure, good day. 140 heading, call departure, we're good, 2044.
What's up, guys? Welcome to our flight today. We are on the ground here in Charlotte, where we last flew into, and getting ready to board to head to Tampa Bay, Florida. Taking 100 passengers with us today. Cruising at 380 is the plan. We have about a flight time of about an hour 41 minutes block to block, and about 20 minutes cruise time. So it's been a week or two since I think we did the last flight. So we're going to get things going and try to get out of here. Try to beat some of the storms that's moving toward Florida area as we speak. Try to get some things going on that and get out of here. So, again, we are using same intentions for ATC as well as our crew today. We're in the A-319. Should be a good flight for us today. I may also do the flight from Tampa to Miami today. Just might do that flight as well. Not too sure just yet. May do that flight today. We'll see. Let's see. That's why it's a little glitchy. But yeah, I think we'll probably do that flight as well today. Because that'll be a short flight. Tampa to Miami, kind of go from here. And this tech is close to the engine. We got quite a bit of traffic on the ground here in Charlotte today, so like I said, we're gonna try to get out of here on time. We have a 12:30 local time departure. It's currently 11:33. We're going to be getting our crew on board. We're already getting the baggage going. We already got Potable and Lav. Just waiting for the fuel truck. Start getting our passengers going. We'll hop in, talk to our crew, make sure everything's good, and go from there. Make everything work the way that it should. Hopefully my audio's loud enough. I feel like it may not be. Actually, it doesn't sound that loud. Let me see something here. Check. Doesn't sound that loud. Turn that up some more. Check. Hopefully that's a little louder. Hopefully. I had to edit it a while back because I was getting backfeed to my microphone from this end. So hopefully that's a little bit better. It's not too loud. It's not getting an echo from our crew members. Yeah, that should be good. Aircraft good. We got a couple MELs. We'll let the crew know about. We got I think an aft lav issue and something else. Don't quite remember. Let's hop in. Let's see. The crew should be boarding. We got 11 minutes until the passengers start boarding. Tail for there. Roll the slide for the valley bags. Again, we're here at Charlie 4. Try to get pushed out of here on time if we can. Make our way to Tampa. This is Taylor, everyone. Our lead flight attendant today. Let me see. Let me let her know. Let me see what is our issues today. Hey Taylor, just a heads up for MELs. The aft waste receptacle door is in-op, as well as the aft lavatory water drain isn't working. So we're not going to use the aft lavatory today.
Understood, Captain. I will inform the crew and ensure that the aft lavatory is not used during the flight.
All right, so she's up to date. What's going on? We'll hop up front and get things going there. Yeah, so we got two aft lavs, but only one of them isn't working. I assume it would be I don't know, it would be one of these two. It's not working. Hello, ladies. Back up front here, we got our co-pilot today is Stephanie. That we'll be working this flight with. That's pretty much that. We'll start getting these folks boarded here. that going, we'll hop in the seat, chit chat with Taylor, with Stephanie, and kind of get going from there. Let's see, we got any new information? We have not. Hey, operations, American 2890 at Charlie 4. We got boarding started in about 10 minutes, and we need the fuelers out.
Mission on request. This will take a minute or two.
Why do they do that? That's not what I asked.
1348 Charlotte Tower, Houston, runway 1 left, clear to land. Runway 18 left, clear to land, American 1348.
American 2898, copy that. We'll get the fuelers out to you right away. Stand by.
Copy that. Thank you. All right, well, that works.
Fremont 6000, turn left, heading 140, landing contact departure. 140 is at departure.
Hello, Stephanie. We got a flight today. I'll be working with you here. We'll be going to Tampa. We're taking 100 souls with us today. Completed the walk around outside already. We'll start getting things going in here and start passengers loading in about 10 minutes. So, company message do I have now?
Sounds good, Captain. We're all set to head to Tampa with 100 on board. Let me know if you need anything else before we start loading.
If you can, go ahead and pick up our IFR clearance, please. Get that going. Let's see some things here.
I'll handle the IFR clearance request.
Good afternoon, Captain. We are just about done loading cargo.
I don't
We'll
know
let
why.
you know when we are secure and ready.
I don't know why that person does that. I don't know why they do that mission thing like that. It's kind of strange. Let's request fuel.
Charlotte clearance, American 2898. We'd like to receive our IFR clearance.
On that clearance. Stand by.
All right, so again, we got 100 folks. We got 49 minutes until departure time.
American 2898, Charlotte clearance.
we are secure,
Clear to Tampa
good to
via
go.
the BV6 departure. Then is filed. Climb and maintain 8,000. Expect flight level 380 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.35 squawk 4427. Expect runway 18 left.
American 2898, cleared to Tampa via BV6 departure, then as filed.
American
Climb to and
2898,
maintain
wait, correct.
8,000. Expect flight level 380 10 minutes after takeoff. Departure frequency is 125.35. Squawk 4427. Anticipate runway 18 left.
Alright, that's what we were expecting anyway. And see, something's weird's happening. When she was just reading back the instructions there, they had already said read back correct while she was in the middle of the read back.
Boarding has started and the first passengers are aboard.
So there's been a few issues with the program here. I
Ladies and
found.
gentlemen, welcome aboard American
I feel like that started happening last week too,
departing from Charlotte
or
to
the
Tampa.
last few flights or so.
Kindly ask you to take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bin or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to contact
I don't know why they
us.
do that as
Thank you
well.
for choosing
Alright,
American
drop
Airlines.
off.
We wish to be
This stupid mission crap. Tell them to cancel mission. Why did they switch frequencies? You're supposed to be using radio 1. I don't know why it does that. It's supposed to be using radio 1. I don't know, maybe that was an update or something. She's talking on her side. Then let me try mine on my side.
Departure American 208. American 1419, Eagle. American 172, Delta Tower, Airbus 5 mile final, runway 1 left line up, please.
Operations cancel mission. So hold on one thing. Operations cancel mission.
Go ahead.
Cancel mission.
Mission canceled. Have a nice day.
Back my IFR that I filed for. We already got our IFR clearance, but yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's weird. Set that to on. Like I said, all right, we got the fuel truck here. Let's see if they just start fueling like they're supposed to. All right, boardings are going to start in 2 minutes. We're taking about, let me see, about 13,000 pounds of fuel with this to get to Tampa. I'm testing this out because I started the boarding process without it starting the fueling. So we can do the fueling on our own. So I wanted to see if it'll do it from just me manually doing it in GSX without it automatically doing it in the sim. Let's see. 'Cause I haven't tested this yet. Yep, nope. Unless you tell the Phoenix app to do it, it won't just do it on its own. Unless you start it from here, it won't just do it. So let's just, and see, and then now I can't even do it from here now. Which is just, it's weird. It's weird how they do things on this. If I don't do it from here, then I have to do it. I have to do it from here, and then it just throws the fuel in. It doesn't progressively add the fuel, which sucks. Let me see. Let me see if I push the button again. Maybe it'll do it. Nah. Like I said, if I do it from here, it's just gonna dump the fuel in. It won't progressively add the fuel. Here and it just dumps it, which sucks. And then GSX isn't going to do anything. It's just going to say, all right, it's done. See? Instantly. That kind of sucks. I don't like that I can't do it from here, and you can't edit this after you send it without hitting reset all. And I don't know for sure if I can actually just board the passengers without using this, and it'll still load it here. I don't know that it will. But oh well. That is what it is. It's kind of like the progressive fueling. Either way. Alright, let's see. Departure. That. Fueling says we got 132.7. Let's see the weather. Calculate. 35, 35, 39. left.
Hello. Welcome on board.
Alright, so yeah, we'll push out and taxi to 18 left. So we also already got our IFR clearance. We got initial 8,000 feet. And apparently now I have our fuel on board.
Boarding pass, please.
Let's see, let's get that going now. Let's see what the PCA is doing. Doing our temps in the cabin. That's cool. That's cool enough. We can leave the PCA connected for right now. It's 28 Celsius outside. That's actually not too bad for where we get on the PCA.
Alright, left turn 140 over to the
Welcome on board.
Street 188. Fairlane 2419 Charlotte Tower, that's 90 mile final, one left to last. Alright, let's wait up 18 left, Fairlane 2419.
We'll get the at least turn hours down some for when we do start. We'll leave that at that. Kind of go from there. All right, let's get some other things going.
Hello.
All right, so again, Charlotte to TPA, flight number 2898. Cost index 5, 380 on the cruise, 28 outside on the ground. Supposed to be 13.0.
May I see your boarding pass?
Actually, we're supposed to be doing 12.8. Just a block from what it's supposed to be. 0.5 there. We got 0 fuel weight of 120.2.
Good morning.
Charlotte Tower, calendar 724 Echo Hotel, with you on the ILS 20 left. Other 724 Echo Hotel, Charlotte Tower, 724 Middle line 20 left, hotel.
And we'll go route reserve is
Hello.
1 point.
Alright, clear land, 20 left, hotel.
Yeah, 1.4. Oh no, it's not. 3.4.
Welcome on board.
Alright, 24 nothing, have a good one.
Final we should land with, it's gonna be 6.2.
Good morning.
Minimum at destination again will be 3.4.
Good morning.
Let's get our flight plan going here. Departure 18 left, BV6. Gendo transition.
Welcome on
Insert.
board.
TPA will be arriving on 19 left. I don't think we've landed 19 left.
This way.
Stage 2.
1411 Charlotte Tower, 5 miles
Down. Something like that transition.
Charlotte Tower, Booty 1547.
And approach.
47 Charlotte Tower, 20 on my 20 left, to the left, to the left, 1547.
Get insert there.
Good morning.
We got 4 1. Distance 453. All right, that checks out. Now we got perf data. All right, Steph, we got V1 is going to be 135, VR 135, V2 139, will be flaps 1, and trim set up 0.04.
Got it, Captain. V1 is 135 knots, VR is 135 knots, V2 is 139 knots, flaps 1, and trim set to 0.4. We're all set for takeoff.
Another company message. I think that was probably
Good morning.
That is 6.6. Surplus of 6.4. We got 13.0. Difference should be 0.2. Is checks.
This way.
Wind data. Alright, tugs already connected. Where are we on PaxCom?
Good morning.
Alright, about 50 of our passengers on board. We still have plenty of time as well. We still have like 30 minutes.
Good morning.
Minus 34.
Good morning. May I see your boarding pass? Hello.
Let's see. BP6 is going to be radar vectors of departure. So nothing special. Did get 8,000 initial. Yeah, which is what we have on the chart.
Hello.
18 left, heading 183 to 1260, then heading 183 hours of sound. That's also set heading.
Welcome
It
on
takes
board.
forever to turn. Good there.
Hello.
Yeah, hopefully you guys aren't hearing any feedback from the crew.
Good morning.
It's not busy on 18 left either. Should be good. Alright, we got 8,000. Should be straight out departure, then radar vectors to U-gang or BV, whichever one they give us. So pretty simple departure.
Left turn 140.
Good morning.
Alright, so we'll push out and we'll likely taxi to
Hello.
or something.
Envoy 3338, Charlotte Tower, line 1 left, line up clear.
From here we'll likely, yeah, probably 25 is what we'll hold short. So we're gonna likely get Mike, Charlie 12. Is likely what we'll get. What we should get anyway.
Right 240, time departure. Right 240 to departure, full. About 1041, turn right there, Charlie. Right, Charlie, dropping out here. Ground point, 941.
And that's on ramp control. We are considered to be a part of
3338, turn left, heading 170, runway 1 left, over take up.
this. It's 29.8. 129.8. Oh, we're 129.5. So we're east.
May I see your boarding pass?
Ramp. So yeah, technically we contact ramp tower, let them know we're ready to push. They'll probably have us push till east, and then taxi down to here. We'd hold short at 25 Sierra. Oh no, that's not it. It'll be 25 north.
Good morning.
Should be. And then go out to Michael. Actually, they would probably give us that, and then switch to ground once we exit this ramp control area here.
Hello.
Alright, that makes sense. Alright, so for the most part, we're pretty much ready to go, but we still can't leave until minute 14:59.
Envoy 3338, time departure.
Oh, wrong button. I ended up standing right here. I thought I fixed this.
Hello.
I'm standing like right here is what we want.
Good morning.
Alright, so we're getting our 100 passengers on board here.
Hello.
We're at 84 now.
46, Charlie Tower, runway 18 left, clear the lane.
Wow, that is interesting. Well, it is plus 30 now. I was gonna say that is cool. We're getting passengers on board, and it's kind of warming up in the back. We're gonna go ahead and get the APU on, because once this reaches 90 degrees, we gotta be bored. So we can't have passengers in the back with it being 90 degrees outside or in the cabin.
Hello.
Operations American 2898 Charlie 4. Can you have the ramp crew disconnect the PCA?
Hello.
Give me a minute. Let me see what we've got. I'll get back to you in a minute or two.
Go ahead, open the flap.
American 2898. I'm unable to assist with that request. Please contact the ground crew directly for PHU CAD disconnection.
That would be them. Again, something else they need to fix in the sim, because you wouldn't contact ramp tower for that. They're just doing traffic. You definitely wouldn't contact ground. They're saying contact ground crew directly. There's no, let me see. Yeah, we wouldn't contact ramp tower. But we'll go ahead and disconnect. We'll just say that they did let them know so they can disconnect.
Welcome on board.
Actually, we can go ahead and start it.
Welcome on board.
As long as we leave these off.
Eagle inbound.
Yeah, that should be it. Turn let's go ahead and start it.
United 402, so I'll copy Scott pushing 4 mile final direction. Go runway 1 left minus wait. We'll be ready. Left minus wait.
See, it's already getting up to 85 now.
We are just getting the last of the cargo loaded.
See,
They'll let you know when we are secure and ready.
that weird stuff. She shouldn't be saying anything. She's not even a part of the crew. Alright, now we got all 100 folks on board as well. It's weird because they must have done some other weird stuff because I've called this frequency on stream here before and they did.
Ready to go, Captain.
Alright, copy that. Thank you. Alright, we got power on the APU. We can disconnect the PCA. Let's send that though while we're in here. It's starting to get hot in here. PCA. Disconnect ground power as well. Packs on, get APU bleed on. So get it cooled down in here. Probably set it to that. Alright, packs are on in the back. I actually will leave that off. We can't take off just yet anyway. We'll go ahead and turn the beacon on though. Alright, it should start cooling down in the back now. There we go. Get that in there, bring those temperatures back down.
Ladies and gentlemen, aboard American Airlines flight 28.
Charles Aubrey, good at 419.
Alright, did that.
Got 419, so I'll contact with your position on my 1 left 0 to 1.
Final 129. I must then adjust the let's recalculate. Alright, Stephanie, we have new V speeds. We got V1 136, VR 136, and V2 139. This and that, all bags on, passengers on. Still got 24 minutes. Could also contact operations and see if they can move the time forward for our ETD. So that way we could depart right now instead of our departure time being 16:30. We could actually ask them to move it to 16:15. And then we'd be within that time to go ahead and push instead of sitting here waiting. Be good. Alright, temps coming back down. It's at 75. Let's get you a little cooler back there.
2036 Charlotte Tower.
Cancel mission. I hate that it does that.
Mission canceled. Have a nice day.
I never asked for that. I don't know why that is something you can just turn off. I did send him a message, but the company doesn't seem to reply to suggestions. You know what? I may do it on their Discord. I'll see if their Discord will let me do it. That's still not cool enough. Let's get that to there.
Got it, Captain. Updated V speeds are V1 at 136 knots, VR at 136 knots, and V2 at 139 knots. Charlotte clearance. American 2898. Updated V speeds. V1 is 136 knots, VR is 136 knots, and V2 is 139 knots.
Again,
American 2898.
why would she tell them
Charlotte
that?
clearance, roger. Updated V speeds noted.
That's not realistic. Not sure why she did that, but that's not realistic at all. But whatever. Alright, we disconnect ground power already. Ground services. Let's get the TP disconnected. The chalk's disconnected. Yeah, we can't get pushed just yet anyway, but Yeah, that was. I don't know why she did that. I was just informing her. Why would she call clearance and have them updated? That's just. It makes no sense. Alright, that's that. Alright, everything else is good to go. I'm not gonna have them put seatbelt signs on just yet. We still got about another 10 minutes before we can actually leave anyway. But yeah, I don't know why that was the thing. Why would she? It's like there's weird little things that's happening here that didn't happen before. But yeah, that doesn't make sense to call clearance to tell them that. So I'll put that in the flight report on saying tensions, because at the end of every flight they ask how was the flight, how did the program function for you. You can say it was perfect, it worked, or you can give some feedback. So I'll give feedback on that. Hopefully they actually do read the stuff and update things and make changes. We'll see though. We will see. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not on. I don't think I'm on any experimental version. I don't think. Are you using anything? Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, no, I am not. They're ready to go. We got this guy behind me. I can't appreciate that. Looking good though. It got cold in front. 70 degrees. We'll take it back up one notch. Alright, doors are all armed. Ready to go. Let's go back to perf data. That there for now. She's on that frequency. It's kind of using both for some weird reason. Alright, let's get my seat up. Hey Taylor, we should be good to push and start here in about another 3 minutes.
Understood, Captain. I'll inform the crew to prepare for pushback shortly.
And Stephanie, if you can, let's go ahead and go over our departure briefing.
We'll be departing from runway 18 left. We'll be flying the BV6 departure with an initial climb clearance to 8,000.
Check.
Transition altitude is 18,000. After takeoff, we'll follow the SID profile and climb to flight level 380. Weather at departure shows no significant weather expected en route. In the event of an engine failure below 400, we'll continue straight ahead and follow ATC instructions. Above 400, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climbing to 3,000 before turning back. For any abnormalities or emergencies before V1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply maximum braking. After V1, we'll continue the takeoff, handle the emergency, and communicate with ATC. We have been cleared as filed. Squawk code is 4427, and departure frequency will be 125.35.
And that checks.
We're configured for takeoff with flaps 1. V1 is 136 knots, VR is 136 knots, and V2 is 139 knots. We'll climb out at V2 plus 10 knots. I think we're ready to go, Captain.
Alright, sounds good to me. Good briefing.
Thanks, Captain. Let's get ready for a smooth departure.
Also on the departure, we'll get radar vectors to continue on the SID. Hopefully she understands that. We'll see.
Got it, Captain. We'll follow the radar vectors as instructed. Charlotte clearance, American 2898,
oh my God,
also on the UH departure, will receive radar vectors to continue on.
Why?
American 2898 radar vectors will be provided after departure.
Again, why? Why would she tell that to ATC? There's absolutely no reason to do that. That's weird. They gotta fix these little things that they have going here. Alright, we're actually past that. That took just enough time to give us pushback clearance. Yep, we're at the 14-minute mark. Alright, let's go. Put that there. Jeez Louise. Alright, Stephanie, go ahead and call for our pushback clearance.
I'll request pushback clearance from ground.
See which direction it goes to push.
American 2898, ready for pushback with November.
American 2898, Charlotte ground pushback approved, tail northwest.
We got tail northwest. That ain't gonna work. So we'll push tail south. So let the ground crew know we're ready to go. See, and this is another reason why the crew would already be connected to the aircraft, ready to go. They're as proactive as we are. So we'll go tail south. Jet bridge should be disconnected. It is. Not yet. We gotta wait for that to be completely out the envelope and secured before they actually will push back. I'll start our clock. Let me see how busy is it on. I've not got busy many departures, so we'll go both engines start here. I don't feel like I'm sitting far back. Alright, I removed the chocks already. Let's verify that. Alright, I did. Alright, we already got our pushback clearance to push. Alright, so we'll release parking brake.
All engines set parking brake, start at will.
It's GSX's, this is just weird. It's their own scenery, and they're having a problem doing the pushback. I swear GSX is just weird, man. It's their own airport, and they're having a problem doing the pushback at their own airport. Doesn't get any more crazier than that. Let's try it again. Another good reason, in case the tug is broken or other little stupid things like this happen.
Hello, Captain.
You got time to see if it'll fix itself. There's no reason it shouldn't do what it's supposed to. Let me make sure the other aircraft's not behind us. Should be parked already. Alright, nobody's behind us. See if we can get pushed out of here and get moving.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Let's see if it'll work this time. It's just weird. It's their airport and they're having issues with pushing back from their own airport. It's not like it's a third-party airport. It's literally FS Dream Team's own airport, and their stuff's not wanting to work properly at their own location. See if it gives us that message again.
Release parking brake. Commencing push. All engines clear. Parking brake. Start at wheel.
Oh my God, this. Let me see if it'll just do it. Alright, so we'll set it and then we'll just call for
Confirmation for a good engine start.
yeah, restart, whatever. I'll just call for ramp to push us back. Let's call it them.
Stall.
What the hell is happening? It's a slow pushback with these guys, but it works. Let's see, 1999 is what it's giving us for ramp. And ramp American 2898, we're ready for pushback.
American 2898, pushback approved, tail northwest.
Alright, send the guys out here to push us. Copy that, tail south, American 2898. Actually, I think they have it for ground. And ramp, can you send the tug out to get us pushed back tail south? See if this works.
American 2898, contact ramp on 119.99er for tug services.
Oh, I'm not on that frequency?
Switching to ramp on 119.99er for tug services.
Oh, I forgot
American
to switch over, my bad.
2898.
Alright, let's see if she does it. And ramp tower, American 2898, we need tug to push us tail south.
flight deck, tug on the way for tail south, pushback.
Alright, we'll use this. It may not even push us the correct way. We'll just use the say intentions pushback. See how it works. I know it's slow. It's not quick by any means. We still got 6 minutes too, so take that.
Bypass pin inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
We're ready to push right now.
Ground to flight deck, release parking brake, tug standing by for pushback.
Copy that, releasing parking brake now. Yeah, because I tried this one a couple times and it's just kind of slow.
Roger, stand by.
He's raising us up. He is. Like I said, it's slow.
Ground to flight deck, cleared for engine start and sequence.
Copy that, cleared for engine start, American 2898. Super slow though, super slow. Let's see if it actually pushes us tail south as well. Can you increase the speed on our pushback here? See if that works. Maybe we can just tell them to speed it up some.
Pushback speed increased. Continue monitoring.
Copy that. Still 2 knots. I don't know that they actually increasing anything. It'd be nice if they did. I'd start using this. It is somewhat pushing us south though. Kind of. Hopefully we don't hit this airplane. It has a catering cart inside of it. Alright, let's go ahead and start engines. Alright, we're past the road. Start number 1. Whoa, 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 catering truck, what are you doing? And they're still going 2 knots on the push. We got a max over here, 321 looks like. And a 7.3 right next to us. It's kind of south. It's like southeast. They're pushing us. I'm not worried about that. That'll reconnect. Yeah, we're like southeast pushed. Just enough to clear the road. We can make a right turn out from here. Okay, you can drop us here.
Alright, we're disconnecting now. Stand by.
I don't know why I said disconnecting. It should be we're dropping you here. Stop our pushback here.
Emergency pushback abort initiated. Set parking brake. Parking brake still not set. Please set the parking brake. Ground to flight deck, pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect.
Parking brake set, and we have a good engine start as well.
Roger, parking brake set and good engine start confirmed. Disconnecting tug now. Have a safe flight.
Thank you much. We'll be looking for the bypass pin on disconnection.
All right, we're disconnecting now. Stand by. Tug disconnected.
All right, we'll get out the way if you are. But it won't leave. Dropped us, but it won't get out the way. And Tug, looks like you're still under my nose. Are you guys gonna move? See if he says something. All right, we got a good start on number 2.
Ground to flight deck. Tug will move shortly. Stand by.
Hurry up, please. All right, flaps 1. Flight control check. They better be out the way by the time we're done. 1, 4. Right. Left. Forward. Aft. Rudder check right. Left. Speed brakes extending. Showing good. I don't know, putting this over here. We'll take it. Our flight plan. Let's see. Did he move yet? Oh well, he'll get run over. We're disconnected, so we're not going to worry about it. Let's go back to. So we got that going. All right, Stephanie, go ahead and call for our taxi clearance. Let's see. Good there.
I'll contact ground for our taxi clearance. American 289 ready to taxi. We have Oscar.
American 2898, Charlotte ground, taxi to runway 18 left via Romeo Juliet, Charlie, Charlie 12.
Runway 18 left. Romeo Juliet, Charlie, Charlie 12. American 2898.
Wow. Telling us to go this way. Romeo Juliet, Charlie, Charlie 12. Which would still be 25. We're just gonna cross. Let me see, make sure they're actually rolling that IRL. Even though this isn't quite updated. It looks, there's nobody taxiing right now, so we'll call that what it is. All right. Go ahead and get taxi light on. says Romeo. Make the left here on Juliet. Charlie. Alright, we're clear right and left. Runways on. Charlie. I was about to go up to the runway there. See if this is actually set up correct, or if this is updated enough. Hopefully it is. I think it is. Cabin crew seats for takeoff.
Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
All right, switch over to tower frequency, please.
Switching to tower frequency now. Charlotte Tower, American 2898, holding short of runway 18 left, ready to depart.
American 2898, Charlotte Tower, runway 18 left, winds 200 at 7. RNAV U gang, cleared for takeoff.
RNAV.
Runway 18 left, RNAV U gang, cleared for takeoff, American 2898.
Convoy 4190, Charlotte Tower, good afternoon, with 1011, runway 18 right, clear to land.
Said RNAV.
American 2390, when able to turn left, thank you, Whiskey November, Victor 4, hold short, runway 18 center.
Alright, we'll put it back on. Alright, let's go.
American 3122, approaching. American 3122, Charlotte Tower, good afternoon, with 22011, runway 18 left, clear to lane. 18 left, clear to lane, American 3122. Southwest 1356, Charlotte Tower, you ready? Southwest 1356, roger, with 22011, runway 18
looks
center,
clear.
Takeoff.
Runway looks clear, departure and looks clear from what we can see.
Pittsburgh, Jet 60, turn left at 140, contact departure at Deck. 140, departure Canadian,
Hold on, something here is not right. We'll be lined up here. Alright, 1A left is set. We don't have our flex temp showing.
American 2390, yep, let's amend that. Hold close runway 1 center, Victor 5. Charlotte Tower, 62. 52, Charlotte Tower, radar contact 900 miles northeast field on catch 1,600.
Alright, there we go.
First by fire airspace, alternate 3001, same thing. Like me inbound to the doghouse. Position house, please, check.
Alright, we're ready to
Could be
go
one copy,
now.
all proceed
All
about
is
the
set.
doghouse report lane.
Not sure what that was all about.
You arrive and report landing assured. Report landing assured, main key to the taxiway.
Airspeed's alive. Knots. One and rotate. Positive rate, gear up.
American 60, 62, sharp back direct. American 60, 62, under with 2206, runway 17.
American 2898, contact departure on 125.35.
Switching to departure on 125.35, American 2898.
American 3122, when it will make the
Charlotte departure, American 2898, altitude climbing path 1500.
American 2898, Charlotte departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000 direct view gang.
Climb and maintain 14,000 direct view gang, American 2898.
American 731, heavy fly heading 245, 245, 6,000. American 840, set, but maintain 4,000.
Alright, flaps up.
About 6,060 if you want to test this.
American 2898, climb and maintain flight level 220.
4 miles.
Maintain flight level 220, American 2898.
There's only one left today. Connect out there, 118.1 over today. American 847, 5 degrees to the left, 718, 4,000.
Our passenger 8,000. We forgot to start the clock. Go ahead and start it now.
American 90 degrees, 210, 4,000.
50,000. Lights out. Those can go out.
American 2898, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, American 2898.
All right, 280 set.
American 847, flight 220 to intercept 18 left, localize. American 847, 900 miles from the ocean, maintain 4,000 from that below 5, clear out left, 18 left, cruise. American 731 heavy, turn 10 feet to the right, and maintain 4,000.
All right, passing 15,000.
American 847, 3 miles from Kclt-Ktpa, cross Kclt-Ktpa 4,000, clear out left, 20 left, cruise. American 847, maintain, what speed you go now? 847, maintain 180 knots Eagle, connect tower there, 118.1, how we doing?
American 2898, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340, American 2898.
American 893, 4,000, reduce speed 170.
180.
Copy 726 shuttle. Copy 726 for all, flight present heading, 6,000. How long you need? Okay. And we're going slower, but burn more fuel there, or what? Well, please discretion then. 731 heavy, flight 220, intercept 18 left, localize, release speed 190. 731 heavy, 6 from Kclt-Ktpa, cross Kclt-Ktpa 4,000, clear out left, 20 left, cruise.
American 2898, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.9 or 75.
Contacting Jacksonville Center on 134.975, American 2898.
American 731 heavy, action, pull back to 170, maintain 170 knots Eagle, connect tower there.
Jacksonville Center, American 2898, afternoon, climbing through flight level 210 to reach flight level 340.
898 Jacksonville Center, good afternoon. 2898. Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 380, American 2898.
380 set. And 16:30, we're out 2 minutes early. All right, we're looking good so far, guys. We are in the climb. Make our way to Tampa. Go back in and up my core speed. I went in and adjusted it down to 4.5, but I think I'm gonna set it up to like 4.7, maybe 4.6. It's doing good, but I'm not getting too good at FPS here. I should be sitting at 60 already, 50 or 60, barely at 34. Go back in and readjust that again. Get a higher gigahertz speed here. Flight level 300. this back up. It's getting cooler in the cabin. Set it to just under 6,000 feet to go. We'll be parking at our typical Foxtrot 79 gate. We're going to be landing on the east side though, so we'll have a little bit of a taxi to come back. I think there's a bridge. We'll cross the bridge, probably into the ramp via Juliet 2. This guy. So I don't know if they got a ramp control ground. I think ground controls everything here. I don't think they have a ramp tower here. Yeah, I don't think they have ramp tower here. I think everything is ground controls. Everything. All right, so our gate on arrival today is going to be Foxtrot 79.
Got it. Our gate on arrival is F79er.
Across there. Across there. Yeah, 'cause we're not going to be in cruise for long, so not that long of a flight. Crossing over to Atlanta Center here soon. Or are we? I think we're making a left turn. Yeah. To continue. Jackson Center all the way in. Yep, stay just north of Miami Center. Alright. So looking good. Climbing to coming up on 380 now. All right, if y'all remember, we had a little bit of a disturbance in the back on our last flight going to Charlotte, where we had a passenger that was disrupting another passenger, but fortunately our crew handled it and was able to take care of that situation, get that unruly passenger calmed down. coming up. Top descents at 17:27. It's 27 minutes.
Featuring our delicious biscuits and fresh and we also have a selection of alcohol beverages available priced between $9 and $10, as well as snack boxes for $8 and $9. After the service, I will go around selling articles from the American Airlines shop. Thank you for flying with us today, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
Hey Taylor, how's the temperature in the back?
The temperature in the back is comfortable, Captain. Thank you for asking.
All right. And how are our passengers doing? Do we have any one we need to keep an eye on?
The passengers are doing well, Captain. We have a full load of 100 on board. I will keep an eye on them, especially when mentioned.
Especially somebody, she said. I didn't hear her. But not to worry. So let's do this. We're already within that 30-minute window. Just pick good, refresh, retard, TPA 1653. Alright, it's brand new. 200 at 9, 10 statute miles, 32, it is hot. We'll get that, once we are below the cloud level, we'll crank down the AC. Try to get it as cool back there as we can before we touch the ground in this 32-degree temperatures. It's well above 90 degrees on the ground, so we'll probably leave the APU running. 10 times out of 10, the PCA isn't going to give us nowhere near cool enough air in these temperatures to keep the cabin cool for the next flight. So we'll land and we'll, I may do the flight later. We'll be in the 321, but we'll likely have to leave the APU running for the next crew that'll be flying out in this aircraft. All right, apply METARs. 009. So our landing weight's going to be 126.4. Going 19 left. We'll do full flaps. Have winds right down the nose. Alright, so we'll on auto brakes. All right, for reference, we're going to be landing flaps full. Approach speed's going to be 131, and auto brakes will be medium.
Got it. Landing with flaps full. Approach speed 131 knots and auto brakes set to medium.
Guys, we're on our way. Yeah, as I've stated before, I found that watching Americans flights come in, they don't actually they don't come in flaps down, flaps one. They retract flaps completely after landing. The only people I really see it on is Delta, Frontier, Spirit, at least at my terminals. Those are the only places that I actually see them coming in with flaps one still set and high temperatures like this. So I'm not sure if it's because the turn time on American that they have on their flights, or most of their aircraft are newer. I got information from a pilot that we...
898, contact Jacksonville Center on 126.125.
Switching to Jacksonville Center on 126.125, American 2898.
Let's let that happen.
Jacksonville Center, American 2898, afternoon, maintaining flight level 380.
American 2898, Jacksonville Center, good afternoon.
But yeah, I found that they don't do it. But I did talk to or message the pilot that flies 777s, who's also a YouTuber, who flew the Airbuses at a point in time for this company. So I asked him, but he said because he hadn't flown the Airbuses in so long, he couldn't remember what the temperatures were, but he said there were certain registrations that were older models that applied to for temperatures above 30 degrees Celsius. So we'll just take that for what that is. You know what? Let me check something else. All right, Stephanie, go ahead and do our arrival briefing.
1-2, today, Delta 3107.
We are arriving at Tampa on runway 1 left using the ILS approach. We'll be flying the days to arrival. Transition level is 18,000 feet. After the start, we'll intercept the ILS to runway 1 left. Weather at arrival shows winds 205 at 9 knots, visibility 10 miles, temperature 32 degrees Celsius. In the event of a missed approach, we'll follow the published missed approach procedure. Squawk code remains 4427 and approach frequency will be 134.65. We'll configure for landing with flaps full. Final approach speed will be 131 knots. I think we're ready for the arrival. Patch it.
Copy that. We're going to be planning for runway 19 or left.
Only runways 1 left, 1 right, and 10 are available for landing at Tampa. We'll plan for runway 1 left.
Negative. We will plan for runway 19 or left. That's the active runways.
The active runways at Tampa are 1 left, 1 right, and 10. We can't plan for runway 19 or left as it's not currently active.
It is currently active. Good. I don't know why this doesn't get better updated information than this. Let's see. Jacksonville Center, American 2898. Can we plan for runway 19 or left? It's the active runway.
11, level 3.0. American,
American 2898, runway 19 left is not currently active. Available runways are 1 left, 1 right, and 10. Please plan for one of these runways.
I don't know why they do that. Unable, American 2898. We need to plan for runway 19 or left. It is the active runways in real life currently.
American 2898, runway 19 left is not active. Available runways are 1 left, 1 right, and 10. Please plan for one of these runways.
Why does it do this? I have no idea why it does that. And she does it as well.
Jet 535 deck, maintain flight level 310. 310.
Sounds good there. All right, then we got another one just like we have for last week or so. Top descent in 43 minutes, that's not correct.
Kiwi. Kiwi, United 74.
Hey Taylor, we're going to be coming up on top of descent in the next 10 minutes.
Understood, Captain. I'll prepare the cabin for descent.
Crew and connecting. Same crew will be taking this aircraft out on the next flight. All right, Stephanie, we're going to be planning for the 19er left ILS approach.
Got it. We'll plan for runway 1 left with the ILS approach.
That's not what I said. 226.
Tomcat 848, Jack Center engine. Get 11, Jack. Flight level 330. Westjet 2773, Jack Center engine. Latest 258, contact Jack down 35.45.
Jacksonville Center, American 2898. We'll be coming up on top of descent here in less than 10 minutes.
American 2898, roger, continuous plan.
What does that mean?
Direct inlet towards that.
American 2898, permission to descend via the Stage 2 arrival.
American 2898, expect the Stage 2 arrival. Prepare to descend in roughly 15 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
Expect.
And Jacksonville Center, American 2898, we'd like to descend now.
American 2898, descend via Stage 2 into Tampa.
still got another 4 minutes. That we can at least go ahead and get that, get prepared for that.
Flight service frequency, the Miami Center weather measure 601. Treasure Orlando area, and Atlanta Center weather measure 304. Spartanburg calling you for information available to flight service frequency. Bears 2720, contact Jack Center 134.907.
6,000 there, let's just make sure.
Bears wing 2720, Jack Center 134.907. 3497, Bears wing 2720.
That looks good. That's just 3,000, just said 6,000.
American 1925, maintain by level 240.
All right, 6,000 set.
American 3304, Jack Center. Yeah, 2114, Jack Center. Not quite yet. I'll have something here for you shortly. 2114, thank you. Whenever they're in Dotby. Oh, whenever they're in Dotby, American 1925. Pittsburgh at 11 to confirm.
Oh crap, started descending. My bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now start the beginning. Welcome to At this moment, we would like to ask you to
RNAV. I think we're supposed to do RNAV approach is what I was supposed to plan for.
A-48 clear direct Mormon Beach, descend and maintain flight level 340. Descend and maintain level 340, direct 1021, level 360. Delta 1021, Jack Center, roger. Number 1 Foxtrot Juliet. Contact at number 1 Foxtrot Juliet, by that clear direct church. Okay, direct approach, Jack, that was a 2 Pat 472, Jack Center. United 1346.
Yeah, we already got the scene. We already got the outlet scene.
1346. Stand by for Delta 1021. Mach 761, maintain Mach 0.76 basic. American 2916, contact Jack Center 133.62. 33.62, American 2916.
Alright, looks like we have some approaching storms around the area, so we'll be sure to be vigilant managing the turbulence. Inform our flight crew ahead of time.
Jack Delta 1020.
Copy that, Hatchet. I'll keep an ear out for any updates from ATC regarding the weather.
M258 135.45. 3545. Where's the other com? Delta 1021. The slowest we can give you is 360 at 77. Delta 1021, do not exceed Mach 0.77. Do not exceed 77, Delta 1021. El Royal 925, Jack Center, roger.
So again, once we're below 10,000, we lights on, crank up the AC, and go from there.
Ready to go. We're going to then get to 1 hour in Palm Beach, 2.
Let's see what they say. Jacksonville Center, American 2898. Due to landing performance, we need to plan for runway 19 or left.
Flight level 330, secured.
See what it says on that.
American 2898, runway 1 left is available. Plan for the ILS approach to runway 1 left at Tampa.
Unable for runway 1 left. We need runway 19er left for performance.
American 2898, runway 19er left is not currently active. Available runways are 1 left, 1 right, and 10. Please plan for one of these runways.
I don't know why this thing does that. I swear I was able to get them to change it before when I told them what the active rule is. They listen, but for some reason now it just does what it wants. They're adamant about making sure they're not going to give you what you're asking for. Jacksonville Center, which runways are they landing on in the real world for for Tampa Bay?
Blue 1923, Jackson Roger.
American 2898, for Jacksonville, the active runways are 1 left, 1 right, and 10. For Tampa Bay, the active runways are 19er right, 19er left, and 28.
See? Copy that, so we'll plan for runway 19er left for Tampa Bay.
American 2898, runway 19er left is not currently active.
But it
Available
is.
runways are 1 left, 1 right, and 10. Please plan for one of these runways.
See, it literally said it, but yet it's saying otherwise. Get seatbelt signs on for now. It literally said in the real world the active runways are 1 on the right, 1 on the left, and 28, and yet it will not give me those runways. Anti-ice fault.
United 2114, clear to Newman. Check Newman, United 2114. Yeah, 2407 Jackson or today. Clear to Pittsburgh, if you want to help. 12407.
That's what's weird is that. I'm gonna write that down too. I'll report that to him.
So 280 gonna eject center 124.67.
1467, Christmas training connect.
American 2898, contact Tampa, approach on 118.15.
Switching to Tampa, approach on 118.15, American 2898.
At 472, contact deck 133.3. 33.3 at Washington. Have a good day.
Tampa approach, American 2898. Good afternoon. We're descending through 15,000.
American 2898, Tampa approach. Good afternoon, Tampa. Altimeter 30.09er. Expect the ILS runway 1 left approach into Tampa.
Expect the ILS runway 1 left approach into Tampa, American 2898.
13,000.
Jack Center 127.87.
Alright, so we're not taking any vectors or anything he gives us. We're just gonna do our thing because it's not correct. And approach American 2898. Real world is landing runway 19er left. We need to plan for runway 19er left.
American 2898, runway 1 left is available for landing. Continue your approach as planned.
They just will not switch, even though they already said themselves that. And approach, which runways are active in the real world?
American 2898, the active runways are 1 left, 1 right, and 10.
And what runways are they landing on in the real world for Tampa Bay? Just to get them to say it again. They said the same thing again. That's cool because we got approach to say the right thing. We got center to say the correct thing, but approach won't say the right thing at all. All right, plus 19 out of 11,000. Sending out a team. We'll report that engine 2 fault there.
Captain, cabin is ready.
Copy that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our final approach into Tampa. At this time, please turn off all electronic devices. Kindly do your train tables away. Ensure your seats are in upright position and fasten your seatbelts. Our American Airlines cabin crew protection. Thank you.
It's already 26 outside. Airport in sight. Let's go flaps 1. Cabin crew seats for landing.
Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
We got an engine 2 fault. We got to report that. I got the glide slope and the localizer. Let's go flaps 2. Down. Should have already had the gear down. My mistake. So, lights on. And flaps. Right down our nose. All right, cleared to land. Runway 1 on the right, 1 on the left. My mistake. I go around speed set. We're all set. All right, my controls.
1,000.
Where are we getting these little slight stutters from? Let's cancel the recording. Maybe that's it.
Hundred above. Minimum.
Continuing.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard. 5.
And reversers. And 60 knots. Versus disengage. My brakes. Get brake fans on. And stop the clock. Less off. And I don't know where these
Just a fun fact,
where FPS comes
Tampa
from.
is known for its beautiful beaches and vibrant cultural scenes.
Let's exit to the right.
Ybor City, which is famous for its cigar factories.
2469, contact Park today.
Please remain seated in your seatbelt until we reach the final parking position. On behalf
Yeah, we're getting terrible FPS here. Yeah, I gotta update my whatchamacallit again. Alright, we're clear.
431, you can go all the way down to Sierra if you like. Left on zero, contact ground point 7.
Alright, go ahead, contact ground, please. Let's go flaps up.
Contacting ground now for taxi instructions.
Alright, flaps up.
Tampa ground, American 2898. We're clear of the runway and ready to taxi to the gate.
American 2898, Tampa ground, taxi to F80 via Juliet Victor. Good day.
Taxi to F80 via Juliet Victor. American 2898.
F80. Well, that's like the same place. They're going. Strobe light off. We'll leave runways on. Should be burning up out here right now, though, that's for sure. 32 on the ground, that checks. Let's see. Yeah, alright, yeah, that temp went up in the cabin for sure. We got it on as cold as we can get it. Let's go high. See if that'll help. Maybe it'll help. Yo, what up, crews? Appreciate it. Alright, it's on high. Maybe it'll help keep it a little warmer. Alright, which run? F80. We have Juliet Victor. Ah, okay. Alright, so we're already on Juliet. And we'll just take it over to Victor.
Tampa departure information, Whiskey coming out 7 to 3007.
You on? I'm sure those brake fans are going to be hot. A lot of brakes, my mistake. see, what time are we supposed to land at?
20 mile intro restriction behind that American Express will be a few minutes.
1811. Oh, we're early. Nice. Making good timing. We'll take it. Cross the bridge up here and get over to our gate.
American 441 Papa contact. Parts of the day. Today 441 Papa.
Seems a little rocky. Let's see how much of a drop. Okay, it's not too bad. Actually going to F79. I don't know why she didn't say that. Foxtrot 79. Alright, we got 79 right here.
Southwest 269, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff 19 right.
Alright, welcome to Tampa, where it is burning up hot. I'll leave the transponder set to on, stand by there, and we are here. We'll report this engine 2 anti-ice fault. This had happened after we were out of the that icing area. Let's see. I actually will leave one of those on. Turn that on. And APU can just keep providing the bleeder. We'll leave that as such. Oh, I got a fault there too.
Southwest 269, contact. Southwest 269.
Alright, we got here early. We're supposed to be here at 1810. We're in the blocks at 1800. We'll take it. Departure time 17:59. Alright, we are out. Let me stop this clock. At a total time of 1 hour 42 minutes. Block to block. We'll take it. Restart that. Clear that. Good there. And again, we're leaving the APU on. Just because it's hot as molasses out here. We can't see it there, but yeah, we'll leave the APU running.
Skyview 110, I'll try running 19.
Get these folks out of here. Alright, as they start populating and deboarding. Alright, folks, start getting out of here. Y'all gotta get up. Alright, 15 deboarded. The rest of them are getting off. Let's close this flight. Like I said, I'll try to do the other flight today. From here to Miami in the A-321 is the plan. And go from there. But yeah, other than that, welcome to Tampa. See y'all on the next flight.
Skyview 110, runway 19 left, line up and wait. Channel 031, contact support, have a good day.
Going to departure. Have a good day. 119.9. $35.75, number 269.
Skyview 110, runway 19 left, please take off.
Tower ticket 347, RNAV 119.
American 809, contact ground point, up to date. Jet 347, Pep Star, running 19 left, clear land.
I think that's their land.
Bravo 2429, Pep Star, be just a minute for trail station with traps off the left side.
2429. Zero, stop.
Skyview 110, contact support, have a good day.